Another day, another adventure. I just won this Porsche 944 from the Forzathon event. It's the last thing called the end of the line, so you finish a bunch of championships and you get it. And here we go. Let's have a look at this. This was one of my favorite cars from back in the whole old Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed days. It was just one of those cars that, you know, it stayed with you. It was one of the very few front-engine Porsches around back then, until the Cayenne came out, and the what was it, the Panamera, the 4-door. Yeah, so I was super surprised that Porsche was coming to Forza of all things, and I'm glad Need for Speed finally decided to give out licenses for Porsches. So that was great. Anywho, just take a quick look around. Oh, that's just never mind. You don't need to switch that out yet. It's a lot of work. But let's take this for a spin and see how it is. Oh man, I'm so excited. It's been so long. Oh man. Whoa, look at that wheel spin. Whoa. Didn't see that coming. Woo. Let's drive some, I guess. Let's go down south. Let's go to the let me just go hit up that XP board. Is this is the no, it's fine. I guess I can keep going. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, this car is quick for what it is. I mean, it's completely stock. It's a pretty old car too, but it's quick. I mean, it's a Porsche. What do you expect? Nothing less, right? This thing is quick. It flies through. Like, I'm surprised. This thing is fast.
Recalculating.
So let's do this real test right here. This speed zone and see how fast we can get up to. Let's see. Oh, we're at 90.
Turn left.
We're at 90. 84, 85. Why isn't it going up to? We're at 100. What? No, that made no sense. Whatever. Let's keep going here. Here we are. So it's not so good off-road. It's not the best car. I mean, it loses speed the moment you literally, hit any sort of inconvenience for the car. So there's any water, sand, whatever. It's just not good. But it's alright. I mean, it is what it is. It's an old Porsche. I would never take an old Porsche off-road. Let's get to this destination, and then
you have arrived at your destination.
I just quickly do a head-to-head with him. It's another Porsche. Let's do this. Let's give this a shot. How bad can it be? His name is Hades, though. That's not the best sign ever. Come on, Porsche. Come on, little Porsche. Okay, I'm like, whoa. Let me just rewind. Okay, that didn't help at all. Thanks, Forza. Well, my windscreen's not shattered anymore. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna cut across the. Yeah, just gonna cut across the few.
In 400 yards, turn left.
I mean, it's a head-to-head. I don't really care if I win or not, but always better to win. It's, whoa. Okay, alright. I caught up with them. Whoa! Thank the weird physics of Forza for that. Did not see that coming. But we're winning, so that's good. It's always a win. Back on the highway, that's where this car belongs. This car is more of a cruiser for sure. It's not much of a racer, not much of a sports car. It's definitely a GT. It's a cruiser. Alright, skip. Continue. Just keep going here. This reminds me a lot about Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, that's for sure. I mean, yeah, sure, that's a whole totally different country, France versus Australia. but some of
Turn
the scenery
around
and
when it is
is
safe to
pretty
do so.
similar. See this? Oh, there's another guy. Oh, and it's a credit. Oh, that's perfect. Let's do this. F2 Okay. That's not a name that aged well. Alright, let's do this. Still losing. I mean, yeah, it's only when you do a head-to-head that you know how fast or slow a car is. And this car, right now, I feel like it's not the fastest car ever.
Turn right.
But you know, nostalgia and everything. They even got the lights on. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Turn right.
Quick brake. Oh, it's an off-road section. Actually, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're still keeping up with them. That's still pretty good. May not win this one. I hope I win this one because, you know, this one's a lot of money. Let me see if I can cut him off at this corner. Probably not. Doing the same. Alright. Let me try to finesse in this corner. Okay. Almost got him. Another one. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we're good. Barely made it, but not bad.
Turn around.
Anywho,
Where
where we are.
So.
Turn around. Let's just keep driving for a bit. Check it out. See how this car is. Oh man, this really brings back memories. I hate to be all nostalgic in this video, but I mean, this is my video, right? All jokes aside, it just brings back a lot of memories of Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed. It was definitely one of my most favorite Need for Speed games ever. It was I think it was one of their only few simulation style games. Yeah, that is true. Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed was less arcade and more simulation. I don't know how it did in terms of every single Need for Speed released. I'm sure Underground is high up there, like Underground 1, Underground 2. Sure, even Carbon, because it came right after Underground, it did pretty well. Yeah, but Porsche Unleashed was definitely my favorite. And I'm sure, and I know a lot of people also liked it because they were making cars for the game like months later. Like they were like, you know, putting in new Porsches, and when the Cayenne came out, you know, they had the Cayenne. Yeah, it was still going, the game, and I was still playing the game too, even though all these other games came out after it. I was still going strong with Porsche Unleashed. That was definitely my favorite game back in the day. And ever since then, you know, you try to get a Porsche, you had to get a rough, which is an aftermarket. You know, they kind of modify Porsches, but they're also an independent vehicle maker. But you know, they had a license for Porsche-like vehicles, and they had those in a few games. I think they had those in GT, Gran Turismo on the PlayStation. I'm not sure in Forza. This is my first Forza, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, they had a few of those back in the day, and I'm glad Porsche's back now. I hope they put Porsches in more games, and I mean, I'm glad they have the Cayenne in this. You know, I don't know what other Porsches are there. I need to get the pack, but definitely got to check it out. That's pretty cool.